Hello and welcome guys to another video, and today we have an updated and long-term review of my GT Omega Titan rig. I've had this rig for a year now, so I wanted to share my thoughts on how I've had it now that I've had a lot more time to test it and see what it's like. So I wanted to go over a few subjects of this rig and talk about the pros and cons of each. First of all, comfort. Now coming from a desk setup, the seating position of this rig I found really comfortable. I love how adjustable it is and also how quickly I can adjust my seat and things like that. Regarding long-term use, I have noticed a bit of wear on the bottom of the seat, but the sides and everything like that all look brand new even though they've had a year of use. If I could ask for something to be improved with this seat, it would be the ventilation. I find that my back gets very hot with this seat because the fabric doesn't give any ventilation because it's almost like leather. Adjustability. I love how adjustable this rig is. It's also very easy to adjust the seat quickly, and it only takes a few minutes to move the pedal plate further and back, adjust the angle on the pedal plate, or even move the wheelbase up and down. Compatibility. So for the wheelbase I used my Thrustmaster TX, and for that I didn't have to drill any holes. They were all pre-drilled, so it was really quick and simple to get the base installed. However, for the pedal plates, when I was using the Thrustmaster pedals, they went in no bother. The pre-drilled holes fitted the base. However, for my Field sprint pedals, I did have to drill a few holes for them, which was fine as I did have a drill, etc. But I just wanted to let you guys know that if you are going with Field pedals, you will have to drill some holes for them. I didn't mind this at all though, as this rig I think is more designed to be kind of a mid-range rig. So I think they're probably more focusing on things like Logitech and Thrustmaster being compatible, and probably Fanatec pedals as well, rather than the Field pedals and pedal sets like that being compatible. Shifter stand. Now this rig does come with one, however as you see I don't currently use it as I don't have a shifter, so I can't really give a review on how that is being actually used. I found it very sturdy though. It seemed really strong, but actually being used with the shifter, I haven't been able to do that. But I have put a link to a review down in the description down below of someone using it with a shifter, so if you'd like to see that in action, you can check that video out in the description. Flex. Now this is a very big question when it comes to buying a rig. So first I want to talk about the wheelbase. Now for me, I don't notice any flex at all in the wheelbase. I find it really strong. However, I am using a Thrustmaster TX, so I don't know if using a direct drive wheelbase or something like that, if you would get flex using a wheelbase that strong. The video in the description down below though does have a direct drive wheel being used if you want to check that out. But for me with the Thrustmaster wheelbase, it's been really strong for the wheelbase. Pedal plate flex. So for my Thrustmaster TX pedals, there was the flex because they're not that stiff a pedal set. However, with my Field sprint pedals, there is a little flex when using the brake, which I'll show you here. As you see, I had no flex when I'm using the throttle, but there is just a tiny bit of flex when using the brake. This is only set to 15 kilograms in the software. However, when I'm actually using it, I don't notice any flex when I'm actually braking. But you can see when you're looking at the wheelbase that there is just a little bit as you push on the brake pedal. It's not a deal breaker for me. However, if you have higher end pedals, maybe Field Ultimate pedals, etc., it may be better to go with a rig more like the GT Omega Prime from what I've seen, as they are built from aluminium and have a stronger base plate. However, for using with most mid-range wheelbases and with mid-range pedal sets, you shouldn't really be getting any flex, certainly not from Thrustmaster pedals, which is what I was using previously. So after a year of use, would I still buy this rig again? I would definitely recommend buying this rig. I'd love the seating position, it's very comfortable. The rig is very easy and quick to adjust if you need to make adjustments. The seat is very comfortable. I would like a bit more ventilation, but it's still a very comfortable seating position, and it's got a good amount of padding. For the equipment I'm using with my Thrustmaster TX, I'm getting no flex on the wheelbase whatsoever. On the pedal plate, I find it absolutely fine. There's a tiny bit of flex when using the brake pedal, but you don't actually notice that when you're driving. So I would definitely recommend this rig to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.